Hello, all my ForgeLogical friends, and welcome back to another video. Now, today we are going to be talking about Installation 01. So first off, if you can, please subscribe to the channel for gaming news, gaming let's plays, and more, and let's get right into the video. Now, what is Installation 01? Alright, so Installation 01 is going to be a free-to-play fan-made Halo game that's designed to bring back the original Halo experience, complete with full customization over your character, such as armor colors, pieces, and species like elites and Spartans. Now, this right here, let alone, is just really incredible. Now, whenever it comes to a Halo game, I absolutely hated how Halo 5 did all this Spartan ability stuff with all the different armors. I absolutely hated that because you had to actually play the game to earn rec points in order to buy packs in order to unlock armor pieces. I absolutely hated that because if you go back to Halo 3, they did it a little bit differently. Of course, you can still unlock the pieces as you play through the game, but you didn't have to earn them through different packs. You didn't have to do that. And that's what this game is kind of doing, to where you can unlock different armor pieces, and then you can go and customize your character from there. And then also, if you take a look at maybe Halo Reach. Halo Reach has some incredible armor customization, to where you can earn different armor pieces, then you can customize your colors. That is pretty much what this game is doing, and I am looking forward to that. Now, the cool thing about Installation 01 is that it will also have some original mechanics like forge, combat, and dual wielding. So that means yes, double the damage is back. Now to me, I love dual wielding in Halo 3 and even Halo 2. It just looks really amazing, and it's coming back in this game. So I am looking forward to that one. But also with the combat, there won't be any power-ups, there won't be jetpacks, or anything from Halo 5 Guardians, which should make a lot of OG Halo fans really excited, just like me. I am very excited for this one. Now when it comes to power-ups, if you look at Halo Reach and Halo 4, we had power-ups in those games, right? But they removed them in Halo 5 and replaced them with Spartan abilities. And I absolutely hate the Spartan abilities for one specific reason. It gets very annoying very quickly. People, they drop on your heads. People, they ram into you in Halo 5. As I said, it gets incredibly annoying, extremely fast, and I am so glad that this game will not have that. And most importantly, as I mentioned, it will not have jetpacks or power-ups. Now, if you look at Halo 4 and Halo Reach, and even Halo 3 didn't have jetpacks, but Halo Reach and Halo 4 did have jetpacks. And I didn't really like the jetpacks all that much because they ran out pretty quickly. The power-ups, whenever you collect them, they weren't very great in my opinion, but some of them were very handy, such as the overshield, the drop shield, and even invisibility. Those were very handy, and I'm hoping that there will be a few of those power-ups inside this game, but as of now, there won't be any overpowered items within the game. Now, as of now, we don't know much about Forge mode, so hopefully we'll get some news on that very soon in the future, and I'm also hoping that will be easier than Halo 5. Now, this brings me to my next point, which is Halo 5 Forge. So, in Forge and Halo 5, it is incredibly difficult to build anything. And it takes me back to Halo 4. I loved Halo 4's Forge. Oh my goodness. Now, Halo 4's Forge seemed a little bit bland where everything was all gray. Believe me, why was everything gray? That made me very upset because it didn't look very great at all. And whenever you wanted to make a really cool Halo map, you couldn't really make a cool Halo map because everything just looked dark, everything looked gray, and I didn't like that. But the most important thing in Halo 4 and even Halo Reach, that it was very easy to build anything in the game. If you wanted to place an object somewhere, you didn't have all these fancy buttons that Halo 5 has. You didn't have to spend 5 minutes trying to place a single item, right? You didn't have to do that. Like, you just grab the item, you can rotate it, and then you place it. That's pretty much it. And if you wanted to, you can even change some of the colors within there as well. Now, as well as Halo 5, I know that the Forge means well, and I do like the Forge. You can make some really cool things using Halo 5's Forge, but to me, it just doesn't really fit me. You know, it's not very easy to use. It's not user-friendly. It's more for advanced users, I guess you can say. So if you want to, you can go back to Halo 4, or you can go back to Halo Reach and just go ahead and play around with this Forge there. Now, with everything else aside, when can we expect Installation to release? Now, Installation 01, there is no release date, but all they said is that it is coming soon. So I am looking forward to this game because to me, it just looks amazing with all the remastered maps and even with all the amazing things that will be coming to this game. So there will be a link to more information on the game down below in the description, so you guys can go and take a look at that. But for now, if you enjoyed, then consider subscribing for gaming news, gaming let's plays, and more. But for now, hope you have a logical day, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!